said, if God is real, then you wouldn't need to argue his existence. And I said, if you don't believe and you're wrong, you end up in hell. If I believe and I'm wrong, nothing happens. So why do you care so much about why I believe?
Alright, so stop me if you've heard this one. So an atheist, a Jew, a Muslim, and a Christian all wind up at the judgment doors together. They see a massive mountain of an individual standing in front of them. The individual calls out to them, "Who amongst you is to be judged?" The Jewish one steps up and says, "I will be judged." So in a thunderous voice, the judge says, "Why were you good?" The Jew says, "Well, because that's what Yahweh ordered." The judge strikes the Jew down. The Christian steps up. The judge looks at the Christian and says, "Why were you good?" The Christian says, "Well, that's easy. Jesus Christ ordered it." The judge then struck the Christian down. The Muslim, now feeling confident that it's between Allah and an atheist, steps up and says, "I will be judged next, and I know that I'm right, because I was good because Allah said so." The judge struck the Muslim down. The atheist, now wondering, a little bit terrified, thinking there was a God out there was someone that's going to judge me, steps up. The judge says, "Why were you good?" The atheist, in a trembling voice, says, "Because it was the right thing to do. Because it's what was best for humanity, my fellow humans." The judge looks at the atheist and says, "That is the correct answer. You have proven that you can make valuable decisions based not on a commandment, based not on the fear of punishment or the reward of obedience, but because it's what's right for humanity." The judge steps out of the way, the gates open, and the atheist enters the eternity. Put that one in your idea of Pascal's wager, and tell me that it's better to be a religious person and believe in a specific God when there are thousands of gods out there than to be an atheist and just do the right thing because it's the right thing to do.